Is this a sort of recurring theme that the players are almost getting too anxious to sort of take the handbrake off and go to put the game to bed?
I haven't seen that, to be fair. But when I saw such a change in that period in the first half, it's a way of describing. You can describe it in many other ways. Sometimes the level of execution, sometimes it's because the opponent changes his way of pressing, or because the game takes just a direction and it's difficult to get the direction back to where you want to take it. I don't think it's something recurrent, and hopefully it won't happen.
There's been very few games where you've sort of gone 2 or 3-0 up and looked comfortable. It's almost like the team almost enjoy putting you through the ringer. Have you sort of spoken to them about maybe taking a few more risks?
Absolutely, but there's no risk. It's doing the right things, and the things that are working that we have to continue to do and don't stop to do them, because that's what it gives us momentum, more confidence, and then obviously the possibility to take the game even further where we want. But I'm all the time encouraging players to take risks, make decisions, and play in their strengths, for sure.
Thank you.
Nick from The Guardian.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
In the summer, we know that Aston Villa made a couple of bids to sign Emile Smith Rowe, and obviously, happily, he stayed at the club. But in the past, when Arsenal have sold key players, it's been Man City or Man United or Barcelona making the bid, and this time it was Aston Villa. Did it surprise you that Aston Villa felt they could sign an Arsenal first team player?
Well, any club has the right to make inquiry about a player, and if they believe that they have the financial power to get him, they are entitled to do that. So there was that communication between the club. We made it really clear that Emile wasn't for sale, and that's it.
And what you mentioned there, financial power, that's quite interesting, isn't it? Because maybe in previous years the mid-table clubs as such did not have that financial power to think they could rival you, but clubs like Aston Villa, who I think are quite a good example, are really pushing on and closing that gap and making it harder in the market now, aren't they?
I spoke about that. It's about the vision of the club and the ambition that they are showing, and for sure they are showing the right ambition, and they want to take the club to a different level.
Were you ever worried that Emile could go?
No.
And how crucial was it that he stayed? Tell us about that.
Well, it's a big part of what we are trying to do and our future. He is really happy where it is, and I'm delighted to have him in the team.
Just a couple more about the Steve Bruce comments, because I think you've spoken really well and really importantly about that. And as you said, he's 60 years old, so for him to be saying that is quite something. Do you worry that younger people who are even younger than you are, might be put off coming into management, given everything that is around it now?
Yes, a lot of people think like that. First of all, I heard a lot, and I have a lot of friends, and they are doing the courses that they doubt if they want to take the hot seat, or if it's better to be an assistant or be somewhere else. And for me, this cannot be the barrier, because you have fear about the treatment that you're going to receive. I think the enjoyment as well is that big that that should not stop you. But I think it's important that we take care a little bit of the environment and putting things in the right place, because if not, I don't think they will get better. I think they will get worse if you don't do anything about it.
So you're saying that you know people who call you personally and say, "Oh, I'm not sure about this,"
yeah,
because of the abuse, yeah.
And people that have been managers already, I have experienced managers in their career, and they are thinking about not doing it again.
What do you say to anybody who calls you and has those doubts?
That you cannot lose the focus, the passion, and the love, and the reason why you made the decision in the first place to do that. And you're affected by every single opinion in life nowadays, with how easy you can read stuff about yourself. You're not going to be happy, whatever you do. So you have to be able to deal with that. But obviously we can help as well to be able to deal with that.
Do you think
Nick. Last one.
Yeah, okay, one more. Do you think that, I mean, you're near your 2-year anniversary in the job, but do you think that you're starting to find it easier coping with the kind of scrutiny and pressure that you get? Do you think that the way you handle it is different to how it was 2 years ago, for example?
I think you adapt, you learn, and you try to take things into perspective. You can agree or disagree. I think criticism, opinion, and everything is really important. I think it makes you better, and you have to listen to that when it comes from the right place. And that's all. And then you need to have the right people as well. And again, for me, the key is where you put your focus. If you put your focus there, you're going to be an unhappy man.
Thanks, Nick. Finally,